Okay, so the next test here. Class 10 Science, Chapter 3, okay, metals and non-metals. The next test, 3B. So take your question paper and keep it in front of you. So this portion will cover this one, question 10 to 12, okay, on your tuition note. But you need not write that. Just practice with your question paper. Let us see. Form balanced chemical equation from the following. So here we have number 1. I'm not going to write the question, okay, so you just follow with your question paper. Sodium oxide plus water. So yes, here they've written sodium oxide plus water, etc. So just below that, if you want, you can write this one, sodium oxide plus water, with this plus a little bit above. Now let us write the formula by remembering your starters. Sodium ion is Na1 plus, and then oxide ion is O2 minus. They've mentioned this one as solid, so on the question paper, so we can write it. So here Na1 plus and O2 minus, so 2 and 1 can't cancel, so this 2 will shift to the lower backside of Na. So Na2O is the formula of sodium oxide, and water is quite simple, we know that, H2O. And this is mentioned as liquid. L means liquid, which we may or may not write, but it's good to write in this case because on the question paper itself it is mentioned, okay, S solid, L liquid, etc. to give you right side sodium hydroxide. So a little bit below the arrow you can write it. Writing this names here, chemical names, really helps us. So hydro oxide, okay, writing these names, chemical names and all, enables you to be more in touch with chemical equations, okay, how it is to be written, etc. So sodium ion is Na1 plus, hydroxide ion is OH1 minus from your starter, right, worksheet. So plus 1 minus 1 means can't cancel, so that 1, if the valency is 1, then we need not shift. That's the formula. And on the question paper it's mentioned it's in the aqueous form, AQ at the back, meaning dissolved in water. So this is called our skeletal equation. The question is clearly saying balance it, so let us balance. Here Na at the back, so 2 sodium atoms, Na means sodium atoms. Right side at the back only 1, so 1 means we have to make it equal right side and left side. So to make it equal, lower one has to increase to the higher one, 2. So 1 is lower, so we can't balance from back, so in front 2. So sodium is done. Let us go to the next atom, oxygen. 1 at the back. This 2 does not belong to O, it belongs to the front one, sodium atom. 2 indicates 2 sodium atom. Here no oxygen will have to search at the back, and no number means 1, right? So 1 here also at the back, 1, so 1 plus 1, 2 oxygen atoms on the left, and here 2, no number, so 1, 2 ones are 2 oxygen atoms on the right. So oxygen atom also balanced. So sodium atom we have checked balance, oxygen atom checked balance. Now last atom, hydrogen, 2 on the left, here also 2 ones are 2, so this is balanced now. Now if a substance has only 1 atom, we call that as atom. If it has more than 1 atom, 2 or 3 or 4, whatever, it's called a molecule. So let us sort out which is molecule and which is atom. Here in sodium oxide, 2 sodium atom, 1 oxygen atom means 2 plus 1, 3 atoms is making up sodium oxide molecule. So it's definitely molecule, more than 1 atom. In water also 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom makes water, so 2 plus 1. There are 3 atoms more than 1, so it's a molecule. No need to write these things, okay? I'm writing for explanation's sake, okay? So here at the back, don't look at the front one. At the back, 1 sodium atom, 1 oxygen atom, so 1 plus 1, 2, and 1 more hydrogen atom, so 2, 1, 1, 1, so 1 plus 1 plus 1. 3 atoms make sodium hydroxide. To be precise, 1 atom of sodium, 1 atom of oxygen, and 1 atom of hydrogen makes 1 molecule of sodium hydroxide. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 atoms means sodium hydroxide contains 3 atoms, means sodium hydroxide definitely is a molecule. So molecule, molecule, molecule. As I have been saying, to be able to clearly differentiate between what is an atom and what is a molecule is crucial in understanding a chemical equation as well as reading it, okay, confidently. So let us read now. No number in the front means 1. So 1 molecule of sodium oxide reacts with 1 molecule, no number, so 1 molecule of water to give us 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide, 1. Let us go to question number 2. So question number 2, let me read. Potassium oxide. On the question paper it's written, that part I won't write, just below it I'm going to write. As I have been saying repeatedly, writing these names here, potassium oxide, is not necessary, but I am encouraging you to write, because even if we are not required to write in the sense of getting marks and all, if we write, then we will feel more in touch with writing a chemical equation, reading it and understanding it. So it's going to, in what I'm trying to say is, in a sense, we have nothing to lose by writing right. That's what I mean to say. We have only to gain. Okay, so potassium ion is K1 plus, oxide ion is O2 minus. So here 1 and 2. So can't cancel. This 2 at the top of O will go to the lower backside of. Okay, so potassium oxide is K2O. Now on the question paper they have mentioned it's a solid, so it's good to mention it, especially when it is specified on the question paper. Okay, if it's not specified, you may or may not write. Those are not so strict if it's not mentioned. Plus water, so I'll just write the water a little bit down, and then we know the water formula is very famous, H2O. On the question paper mentioned as L at the back, so liquid we also mentioned. So potassium oxide react with water to give potassium hydroxide in the aqueous form. So a little bit below the arrow I write potassium hydroxide, and now we can use our starter to write the formula. Potassium ion K1 plus, hydroxide ion OH1 minus. So 1 means name not chief, so that's the formula of chemical formula of potassium hydroxide is therefore KOH. Question papers clearly mentions is in the aqueous form, so A small, Q small, means this AQ aqueous means dissolve in water. Okay, so this is the skeletal equation. Let us balance. Here potassium, 2 atoms on the left side. On the right side only 1, so we have to increase the lower one 1 to 2. We are not allowed to do from back, so right in front 2. Now it's balanced. 2 potassium atoms on the left, 2 on the right. Then here O, 1 plus 1, 2O, and here 2 ones are 2O. O is also done. 1 more atom H2, and on the right side also 2 ones are 2 hydrogen atoms. Perfectly balanced. Now let us sort which is atom and molecule, which is, I'm doing it again and again because differentiating between atom and molecules in a chemical reaction is crucial in reading it correctly, okay, and confidently. Here potassium oxide has got 2 potassium atom and 1 oxygen atom, means 2 plus 1, 3 atoms make potassium oxide, so definitely molecule. No need to write, okay, I'm writing it for explanation's sake, for you to see this all. Now these things you write, but these things here don't need to write. Water molecule has 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom, means 2 plus 1, 3 atoms make 1 molecule of water, so more than 1 atom, so definitely molecule. Likewise, don't look at the front number while trying to determine which is atom and molecule. At the back, just go 1 potassium atom, 1 oxygen atom, 1 hydrogen, so 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 atoms make 1 molecule of potassium hydroxide. 3 means more than 1, so definitely molecule. So everything here is a molecule. As I've been saying, the substances or compounds on the left side are called reactants, and on the right side of the arrow are called products. Okay, so the reactants therefore are potassium oxide reacting with water, the reactants. After that we get the product, potassium hydroxide. On the right side is product. So let us read 1 molecule of potassium oxide, because no number means 1, react with 1 molecule of water to give us 2 molecules of potassium hydroxide. So that is how this balanced chemical equation will read. Okay, then question number 3. Solid potassium reacts. So let us just write here a little bit below. Solid potassium, they have clearly mentioned solid also. So it's good to mention that. Potassium. Don't write this, I'm explaining. When we see this, we know on our starter, this is potassium ion. But when we say potassium, it is this one. No charge is potassium. Okay. Charge one is potassium ion. So potassium, no charge is potassium or potassium atom. So K, whenever you see, so it's in a solid form, so small as you can put. React violently means very quickly, react means plus. With cold water, so here you can write cold water also. It react very quickly. Cold water or hot water formula is same. H2O liquid. To give aqueous potassium hydroxide and hydrogen. To give means arrow. Aqueous potassium hydroxide. And means in the same line with arrow plus hydrogen. Okay, hydrogen gas. Okay, potassium K1 plus hydroxide OH1 minus 1 1, so no need to shift. In the aqueous form they are same, so AQ at the back, plus hydrogen. We know this is called hydrogen atom, this is called hydrogen ion, this is hydrogen or hydrogen gas, so H2 in the gaseous form. Whenever question is saying hydrogen, it is H2. Okay, the hydrogen gas. So that's our skeletal equation. Let us balance. K here on the left 1, right side also 1. Let us go to H2 here. Okay, let us balance O first. K, H2 here, H3. So I think we are going to have to do some balancing here. So H2, H3. So if I put here, now for this you balance like this. Make it 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen. 2 ones are 2H, 2 plus 2, 4. And this hydrogen appear only here, so make it 4, 2 twos are 4. And slowly the big rest will begin to be balanced. The moment you do that, go to K1 here, here 2, so you put your 2, 2K. 2 twos are 4, 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen balance. Now 2 ones are 2O, 2 ones are 2O. So this is balanced now. Let us balance it, let us read it here. Whether atom or molecule, we should not look at the front number, so back is only 1. So 1 atom means atom, so this is atom now. Don't look at the front, 2 plus 1 atoms, so 3 means molecule, more than 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1, so 3 atoms are making this molecule, so molecule. 2, so more than 1, so molecule, 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 atom. So let us read. 2 atoms of potassium react with 2 molecules of water to give us 2 molecules of potassium hydroxide in the aqueous form and hydrogen gas, 1 molecule of hydrogen gas. So this is a classic case where you can identify between a molecule and an atom. Clearly in the case of this atom, at the back no number means 1. So 1 atom is atom. Don't look at this, at the back is 2 hydrogen atom, 1 oxygen atom. So 2 plus 1, 3 atoms making water, so more than 1 atom, that's why molecule. Likewise, more than 1 atom, molecule. More than 1 atom, can you see at the back too? So anything more than 1 atom, we call it as molecule. Anything, any substance, only 1 atom like this, okay, it's called an atom. Okay, so no need to write these things. So that is your number 3. Let's go to 4. Question number 4. So 4 is solid sodium reacts violently with water also. So sodium is the Na without any charge. Solid reacts violently even with cold water in the liquid form, so we can just write that if you want, to give us sodium hydroxide and hydrogen. So sodium a bit below the arrow, hydroxide in the aqueous form, I think. hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Okay, sodium hydroxide in the aqueous form. So Na1 plus OH1 minus in the aqueous form, and hydrogen means the gas H2. I repeat again, H means hydrogen atom, H plus is hydrogen ion, H2 is the hydrogen. Hydrogen means the gas, hydrogen or hydrogen gas we can call it. So the scalar equation is ready. Let us do the balancing. Na1, here also 1, H2 here 1 plus, just like the previous one, just put here 2H plus 2H, 4H. So to make it 4, I put here 2 2s are 4. So now we can go and check here. Na1, 2Na, so we put here 2, balance. Then go back again, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2H plus 2H, 4H, balance. Last 2 1s are 2O, 2 1s are 2O. So here only one atom, so this is atom. 2 plus 1, 3 atoms, so molecule. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 atoms, so molecule. 2 atoms, more than 1, so molecule. No need to write that, okay, as I said. Let's read it. 2 atoms of sodium reacts vigorously even with 2 molecules of water to give you 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide and 1 molecule of hydrogen. Okay, 4. Let's go to do 5. Okay, let me see the time. I think time is there. Yes, it's okay. We can continue. Calcium, solid. So you write there by reading the question, calcium in the solid form. As I've been saying, Ca2 plus is calcium ion. Calcium means Ca, this one. So you write a calcium metal in solid form. Reacts with cold water also. So write that, cold water, H2O. Less violently, so this reaction is not as violent as sodium and potassium, the previous 2 reactions. But it also reacts with cold water to give calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. Ca2 plus hydroxide is OH1 minus. Use your starter. So 2 and 1 can cancel. 1 need not be shifted. 2 at the top of Ca will go to the lower backside of OH after the bracket, because hydroxide is a compound ion, meaning any ion having more than 1 atom here, 1 oxygen atom, 1 hydrogen means 2 atoms. Then we need to put a bracket when we're shifting a valency greater than 1, which is 2 in this case. Okay, if it's only 1, we need not put bracket, but if it's a bracket and the ion to whose bottom you're going to shift is a compound ion, means more than 1 atom, contains more than 1 atom. If that ion contains more than 1 atom, it's called a compound ion. So we need to put a bracket before shifting if the valency number is more than 1, in this case like 2. In the aqueous form, so you write here AQ means dissolved in water, that's all. And hydrogen, as you can see the hydrogen, so hydrogen means H2 by now, worksheet 1 double plus, by now you should be knowing this. So let us balance here, Ca1, Ca1, H2, H2 here, plus 2, 4, right? So that is 4, so to make it 4 hydrogen, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2H, 2, 4H. Now let's go back, Ca1, 2 2s are 4H, 2 plus 2, 4H, 2 1s are 2O, 2 1s are 2O, it's balanced now. At the back of Ca here only 1, so this is definitely atom. 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 oxygen atom, so 2 plus 1, 3, so more than 1 means molecule. 1 calcium atom, 2 oxygen atoms, so 2 hydrogen atom, 2 plus 2, 4, plus 1, 5 atoms are making this calcium hydroxide, so definitely molecule. At the back 2, so more than 1 atom, so this is a molecule. So let us read it. 1 atom of calcium reacts with 2 molecules of water to give us 1 molecule of calcium hydroxide and 1 molecule of hydrogen gas. 6, okay, so let us go to 6. Let's go slowly. Magnesium reacts with hot water, so magnesium, MaGNeSium. As I've been repeating again, when we see this Mg2 plus, it is magnesium ion. But when we see this magnesium, we should write Mg, magnesium metal in the solid form, reacts with hot water. So if you put magnesium in cold water, it will not react because it is less reactive than calcium, sodium, and potassium. It is towards the bottom of the activity series of the reactivity series of metals. Okay, so hot water means hot or cold formula is H2OL give you magnesium hydroxide in the aqueous form, I guess, hydroxide, and then hydrogen gas. Read the question. So here, yes, so magnesium ion Mg2 plus from your starter, hydroxide ion OH1 minus, so 1 and 2 can cancel. This 1 need not be shifted, but 2 has to be shifted to the lower backside of OH. So we need to put bracket because OH hydroxide is a compound ion, the same resonance here. If we don't put bracket, it will be wrong because this is a compound ion. Then hydrogen gas is H2. Now let us balance Mg1 and 1 magnesium atom. 2 hydrogen. Here 2 hydrogen plus 2 hydrogen, 4 hydrogen. So the only way to make this 4 also, this front should be slightly bigger than the back because the back is subscript small letter. Front is main script bigger letter. Main script means bigger letter. 2 2s are 4 hydrogen atoms. Right side also 2 plus 2, 4 hydrogen atoms. Yeah. Let's go back here. Mg1. 2 2s are 4 hydrogen. 2 plus 2, 4 hydrogen atoms. Last one, 2 1s are 2O. 2 1s are 2O. Balance. There is no O here. So at the back, no number, so atom. At the back, 2 plus 1, 3, so molecule. More than 1 is molecule. 1 plus 2 plus 2, 5, so molecule. 2, so molecule. Let us read it. 1 atom of magnesium reacts with 2 molecules of hot water to give you 1 molecule, no number means 1 in front, of magnesium hydroxide in the aqueous form, if you can mention, if it's mentioned on the question paper, aqueous form, and 1 molecule of hydrogen, balanced. Then let's go to the 7. Question number 7. Aluminium. There are 2 questions under this 7A and 7B, so let's do 7A. Okay, we need space, so let's just go here. 7A and B. So here, question number 7A. Let me read it. Aluminium, B, zinc react with steam. So to give correspondingly the oxides A, aluminium oxide, and 2, zinc oxide. So A is aluminium, right here, aluminium. Symbol is Al, solid. This is aluminium ion, but aluminium means no charge, Al, not 3 plus. So aluminium in a solid form reacts with steam. So we write here plus. Steam is the gaseous form of water, that's all. The only difference is same formula, H2 as water, but at the back you put G, means in a gaseous form, it's called steam. L means the liquid water. To give you A, aluminium oxide. So you write a little bit below the arrow, aluminium oxide. Aluminium oxide. So let's aluminium oxide. Okay. Corresponding oxides, aluminium oxide. B, zinc oxide, and hydrogen. So hydrogen is there. Plus, in both cases, hydrogen will come out. Hydrogen. So we should starter aluminium ion Al3 plus, oxide ion 2 minus, 2 and 3 can cancel. So this 2 at the top of O will go to the lower backside of Al. No bracket because Al is a single atom, simple ion. 3 at the top of Al will go to the lower backside of O. So aluminium oxide is Al2O3. Okay. Then hydrogen. So here, right, hydrogen means H2, the gaseous form, if you want to mention. Let us balance this one. Al here 1, here 2. So maybe you can put here 2. Balance. Now H2, here also 2. So far, okay. Here 3. So to make it equal to 3, you put here 3 1s are 3O, 3O. When you do that, because we are not allowed to balance from back, we have disturbed hydrogen, so 3 2s are 6H, so here also 3 2s are 6H. Let's go back to Al, 2 aluminium atoms. 3 2s are 6 hydrogen atoms. 3 2s are 6 hydrogen atoms because there is no hydrogen here. 3 1s are 3O and O3. So it's balanced. At the back, no number 1, so this is atom. Here 2 plus 1, 3, so more than 1 molecule. 2 plus 3, 5, which is more than 1, so molecule. 2 more than 1, so molecule. Let's read it. 2 atoms of aluminium react with 3 molecules of water or steam to give us 1 molecule of aluminium oxide and 3 molecules of hydrogen or hydrogen gas. 7A. Then 7B. Zinc. In place of aluminium, zinc is now reacting. Zinc means the solid metal with the steam. Same thing, H2O in a gaseous form to give you zinc oxide and hydrogen. Zinc oxide and then hydrogen means hydrogen gas. So Zn2 plus O, 2 minus, so 2 and 1 can cancel. 2 at the top of O will therefore go to lower backside of Zn. So Zn2O is the formula. And hydrogen, though we know the gas H2. Now we can balance if you want. Zn1 here 2, so you can put here 2 if you want. H2 here also 2. O1 here also O1, balanced. At the back, no number, only one atom, so atom. 2 plus 1 3, more than 1, so molecule. 2 plus 1 3, more than 1, so molecule. 2 more than 1, so molecule. Now we can balance, we can read it. 2 atoms of zinc react with 1 molecule of steam to give us 1 molecule of zinc oxide and 1 molecule of hydrogen gas. 7. Okay, the last question, question number 8. On passing steam over red hot iron, so you're passing steam. So you can write your steam, formula is H2O in the gaseous form. You pass it over red hot iron. Red hot iron. We know iron symbol is derived from the Latin word ferrum, the first 2 letters here. So iron means the symbol is Fe. No charge, okay, because iron is the atom. Iron, whether red hot or cold, formula is Fe from ferrum, the Latin name of iron. Okay, so here, so right over red hot iron, which is solid. Then we get iron 2 trioxide. So we write a little bit below the arrow, iron 2, 3, close the bracket, oxide. And hydrogen are produced. So here you write hydrogen. Hydrogen is quite simple, H2 in the gaseous form. Now this one we cannot use starter, it's the complex, okay? It's a complex of 2 things. If you want, you can write on rough. Iron 2 oxide and iron 3 oxide combined is called this one. So on the rough you can sort it out or you can know it by memory also. Iron 2 is Fe2 plus, iron 2 or ferrous iron. Oxide is O2, so 2 and 2 cancel. So this is the formula of iron 2 oxide. Iron 3 oxide, so iron 3 is Fe3 plus, oxide is O2 minus, so 2, 3 can cancel. So this 3 at the top of Fe will go to lower backside of O. No bracket because O is a single atom, simple ion. So here 2 at the top of O will go to lower backside of Fe. No bracket because Fe denotes only one type of atom, iron atom. So it's a simple ion, so we should not put bracket. So this iron 2 trioxide is iron 2 oxide and iron 3 oxide added together is a complex. So O1 here plus 3 is O4. Fe1 plus Fe2 is Fe3. Like that we can sort out the formula. So formula of iron 2 trioxide is Fe3O4. It is a solid. Got that. So this is a scalar equation. Let us balance now. Here H2, no H, here H2. So far balance. Fe here 1, here 3. So we have to increase the lower one to match the higher one. Fe3, Fe3 iron atoms. And O4 here, no O there. Here 1. So the only way to balance is not from back or front, middle, but right in front. So 4 1s are 4O, matching this 4. But the problem with that is the moment we balance the O to 4, we have disturbed the hydrogen also. So 4 2s are 8 hydrogen atoms now on the left side. So here also we have to put 4 2s are 8 hydrogen atoms. So it is balanced now here. Let us sort out which one is atom and which one is molecule. Okay, so here 2 plus 1, so more than 1, so molecule. At the back only 1, so this is atom. Back here 3 plus 4, 7 atoms making this molecule, so it's a molecule. 2 more than 1, so molecule. So for sorting out which is molecule and atom, never look at the front numbers, okay, only the back. Here see, if you look front, then there's 3 atoms, but you cannot sort like that. Don't look at the front. Back only 1 means atom. More than 1 means anything more than 1 is a molecule. Let's read it now. On passing 4 molecules of steam over 3 atoms of red hot iron, we get 1 molecule of iron 2,3 oxide complex and then 4 molecules of hydrogen. So this is balanced. You can practice it 2-3 times if you want, and if you're comfortable, then you can take the test with the question paper. Okay, I hope you understood.